Six on Balls.
A couple of weeks ago, we spoke to Natasha Chitlas she's the director of football at SAFA, and your name has been touted about. I know you and SAFA, and we all know what we went through as players, but it seems like they're trying to make changes, move in the right direction, and if they're approaching people like you to be technical director of football. To me, that's a good move. It's a positive move because you've been around, you've played the game. Most importantly, I always feel that people get a job like that have to have played the game. You've played it at the highest level. You were successful. You're successful as a coach. Is it something that you would jump at? And have they spoken to you about it? And is it something you're considering?
Yeah, Natasha did speak to me about it. I just felt at that time when I was busy with these projects, it wouldn't be the right timing for me to just at this moment in time. But what I have alluded to, and Lucas also gave me a call the other day to go on to the technical committee, and let's start it from there, and let's help in that regard. And I'm just waiting for Lucas. I saw him the other day at the game, at the Bafana game, and he said, "Neil, it's still on. We're just getting our ducks in a row," because he was approached as well. So a couple of us guys have been approached. And where we can help the game, we need to get our game to the levels that it should be at. With the infrastructure that we have in this country and the knowledge that we have in this country, we shouldn't be where we are. There's no ways we should be where we are. So it's just small changes, but if we can help, yeah.
And thus far, what is your take of the start to the ABSA Premier League this season?
Well, I think to give Chiefs an 8-point or 8-point starters can be really, really tough given the fact I can't see them dropping too many points this season, although they were in a very similar situation towards the end of the season last year. But I think one aspect they would have learned from last year's experience where they gave away a 10-point lead towards the end. They had a lot of injuries at that stage, to the likes of Parker, who then the goals dried up. But I can't see it happening this time. I think they're scoring goals from all areas of the field, from the midfield. They're chipping in. All the midfielders are chipping in. That's a sign of a good team. And they haven't changed much. Not like other teams where they like to go and chop and change. I felt that's where Sundowns have sort of missed the boat somewhat. I don't say that they can't come up and regroup and challenge. No, that's not what I'm saying. But I think when you make drastic changes, they won the league, Sundowns, and for them to make 10 changes, 11 changes, I felt was just a bit drastic. Whereas Chiefs, they were close. They won the league the season before. They've only made subtle changes to their makeup, and they're carrying that coaching philosophy through, which sometimes can't be done only in one season. So Baxter has got that. He's got that continuous process that he's gone over, and he's only tweaked a couple of players, and so the players know exactly what's asked of them at a particular time. So as a premiership, it's going to be very, very tight. I think, obviously Pirates must come into the mix. But there again, with Pirates for me, and I said this a couple of times, I just feel that they don't have enough players, what Chiefs are doing right in terms of getting into the midfield. And then get into the box from the midfield. And the Pirates players just don't get those numbers in the box. They went through a patch where they scored 3 goals a game and went nasty. If you look at and analyze the game, it was scored from a lot of goals from outside the box. When you play against teams that are well organized, well structured, you might not get those. You can't score 30 yards from 30 yards every week. So that's why I felt that we Pirates just need to. They've got the players. They've got a make up of a very, very good team, but they need to get some players in there scoring goals from midfield.
No, definitely, but I think we touched on it earlier as well. Yes, Chiefs certainly haven't made many changes, but what has happened is that because of some of the senior players getting injured, some of the players have put up their hands and certainly put their name forward. And obviously the main one has to be Mandla Masango, because, he's been a very patient man. He's his 6th season at Kaizer Chiefs. He started off playing 1 or 2 games, and he was like literally thrown out of the scene. He made 1 or 2 appearances per season, really. Yeah. It was really... As a player, you must think to yourself, geez, what am I doing? Why am I here? But he's certainly stuck it out, and he's thus far been a revelation for Kaizer Chiefs, and obviously now he's been chosen for the national team.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Is those and what he's done, what they've done. Those 5 players, like the Malalekas, come in now as well, and they're keeping the likes of Shaba and Bernard Parker out at the stage. Not literally out, because the quality of Shabalala and Parker will obviously come to the fore, and they will get in the starting lineup as soon as they get their 100% match fitness. But it's also competition for places. So if you've got the likes of Shabalala and Parker coming on in the 60th minute as so-called impact players, that tends to see, the coach next door, the coach sitting on the bench next door, says, gee whiz, we just got rid of this player. Now these guys are coming on, So the thought pattern there is definitely very, very good, and good for Chiefs. They're confident. They're oozing confidence at the moment, which is carrying through to all the players, and the competition of places has made it good.
Bollocks on Balls.
Thursday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Balls.co.za.